Okay, so this is how your landing page would look like. And this is also your back end. This is also where you're gonna log in to see all the applications that your merchant would sign up for. So there are four different users in the CRM. So the first one would be the merchant. So merchants are your leads. So they would put in their files here as well, or applications. Second, we have the agents. So agents could be like your business partner, your affiliates, or anyone who would want to have an application, or anyone who would want to be partner up or submitting an application under your company. So agents could only see files that are assigned to them, but if it's not, then they're not able to view any other files. And then the third user would be the admin. So admin could be like your general manager who could also oversee all the application and could also submit to our processing team. And then the last user would be the super admin, which is going to be you. So you'll have access to, all access, submitting application, um, changing the styles or making changes in your CRM, like the email address here, contact number. So that's basically the super admin. So I'll show you that one. So the first thing I wanted to show you is how the merchant um, point of view look like. So they would click on apply now. So now I'm going to give you a walkthrough on how the merchant's point of view would look like. So first you click on apply now, and this is how the application would look like. So in our old CRM, if you remember, they can move on to the next phase of the application if they want to. But here, they need to fill out very important fields. So let's try to create it as well. And on the right side, there's like a mini FAQ at the very bottom. I need help. Your number and your name is here as well. So I'm just gonna put random numbers here, but make sure that everything is filled up so they can move on to the next phase of the application. So also here, where did your business name? This is your business name. And then we would also like ask them what type of business they're into, how much they own the company and stuff. Of course, federal tax ID, birth dates, social security number. So once they have filled out the application, on spot, we would ask for the 3 months bank statement. So let's try to attach some files here. So again, they need to finish this first before they, they need to finish this first before they move on to the next phase. So here as well, we would also encourage, or actually, when they fill out the application, the merchant gets to create their own account in your CRM, just so they can have access to what's happening to their application. Also, they can see updates and edit as well. So this is how their dashboard would look like. So this is the dashboard of the merchant. So you can see your expected offer. So these are just ballpark figures, not really the exact ones. And then this is where they can edit their business profile, owner profile, loan application, financial center. And then here, you see there's a notification saying that this section isn't finished yet. So when they click on start, this is where they can upload their IDs, proof of ownership, voided check. And in case there are additional documents, say for equipment, of course, there will be additional documents, they can attach it here. So make sure that when they click on choose files, they need to click on upload documents, just so the documents will be uploaded. So now we have everything with check, means that we have everything for them, and we just need to wait for the updates with regard to their application. So when they receive an offer, it would be under here. So they'll be able to see it here. And then once they have accepted the offer, they'll find it here. And then once everything is ready, contracts will be uploaded here as well. So what happened is that when we receive a pre-approval, you'll find it in your CRM, and will also inform you through email and Slack. Okay, so once you have everything here, that's good to go for the merchant. Oh, I forgot to mention under Financial Center, when you click on edit, this is where they can upload more bank statements needed, of course. We just uploaded 3, so in case they want to upload 6 or 12, they can do it here as well. So now we're gonna log out and log in as a super admin, which is like your login credentials. So I'll give you your login credentials. So when you log in, sorry, this is how the super admin dashboard would look like. So earlier, you only see dashboard, but we don't get to see other tabs over here. So when you click on accounts and you click on new, so this is where all the new application would come in. So, like applications that came from 24 hours, 48 hours. But if you want to see all the applications, you'll find it under all accounts. So, if in case you want to fill out the application on behalf of the merchant, you can do it as well under create application. So it's basically the same thing. So let's go back to new. So I'm just gonna briefly show you what are the different tabs on the left. So new are the new applications you have in your CRM. Chasing, on the other hand, are the incomplete application, meaning they're incomplete documents, incomplete information, so they'll be under here. Next, we have working. Working are the ones you're currently working on, meaning this has been submitted to a processing team or waiting to be submitted, so they'll be under here. We have finishing, so these are the ones that pre-approved, decline, or waiting for stipulations, contracts will be under here. And then next we have with phone numbers. So everyone that has phone number will be here. All accounts, I've mentioned all accounts you have in your CRM. So what's this? The not known. So, when someone goes to your website, click on apply now, they tend to not finish the application. Some merchant, they might not finish. So what's gonna happen is that they would just drop off, but you'll still find them here. So this is one example. And then if you want, you can move them to not confirm, meaning these are the ones that are not confirmed, you're not sure who they are. Or you can just move them to trash. So trash are the dead files or the files that we cannot revive anymore. So next we have, let's go back to all accounts and click on Happy Fancy, the one we just created earlier. So this is the full application. So this is how the full application would look like. If you remember earlier, I mentioned that agents only get to see files assigned to them. So if it's not assigned to them, they're not able to view it. So this is where you can assign them. Click on this one and you can assign it and say, I'll assign the file to you. And you're an agent. So in this way, you'll be able to view the application already. So kind of underwrite it, you can tag this file as it's brought by this agent. So next, if you wish to edit the account, you can just click on edit. This is how you can edit the account. And then the very important would be changing the status. So let's say everything is good to go and we have all the documents needed to be submitted to our processing team. We just need to make sure to change it to number 50 or 55. So it means that the application is complete and ready for submission. So once you click that, you'll see a slight change in the CRM. So you'll find this one, it means submit application to Richie or Fincy. So when you click on this one, this means that, so let's click it. So it means that our processing team have received your application and they will now start processing the files. So in case there are missing documents, we actually do have a Slack channel. So I'll create one for your company wherein our processing team is there. So in case there are missing documents or any questions that they might have with regard to the application, they would chat you there. And I'll also send you an email on the missing documents that we would need. And then once, let's say they told you that, oh, we missed the December bank statement. So once you go back to this application and upload it here, you need to click on submit application to Richie once again. So every time you make changes, make sure to click on submit application to Richie again. So in that way, we will be receiving the updated application form. So that's basically the journey in receiving an application, on underwriting it, assigning it to a specific agent, and submitting application to our processing team. So you also receive an email once we have submitted application to a specific lender. So you'll receive an email on that. And you also find them here under offers. So you'll find different boxes here which says that we submitted to this lender and we are still waiting for offers, or it got declined, or it got pre-approved. So you'll find it here as well. So let's go over to the tabs on top. So we have users. So users are all the users in your CRM. So all agents or anyone who signed up to your CRM, you'll find them here. So what if the one we created earlier, Abby Tess, we want her to be an agent since she signed up as a merchant? So what if we want to make her an agent? So just click on, look, just find her name and click on promote. So when you click on promote, you'll find Abby Test under roles. And then now she's here as an agent. What you can do is you can change her to be a super admin or admin. So that's where you can change roles of a specific user. And if you want to remove the roles, just click on this one. And then I mentioned that agents only get to see files assigned to them. So, and the one assigning the file is you and the admin. But what if you have like hundreds of files already in the CRM? So it would take time for you to, manually assign files every time there's a new file coming in. So there's a unique URL link here that you can just copy paste and give it to your agent. And that agent could just send that unique link to their lead, just so when that lead fills out an application that the agent sent them, automatically the file will be assigned to the agent. So no need for you to manually do it. So just make sure they would use the unique URL link in submitting an application. So next we have lenders. So lenders is where you can add your own lenders. So if you want to just put your lenders, you just have a centralized location wherein you have all the list of lenders. You can do it here. Next, we have invite applicant. So invite applicant is like a quick link wherein you can just send it to your merchant. So let me just try one. So when you just type in an email here and then click on send invitation, this person would receive an email saying that thank you for the call earlier. Here's the link to submit an application. So they receive a link there wherein they will be redirected to your website. So that's one way. And then next we have landing. So landing is where you can play around with your CRM. You can change the design, change text and everything. So you can do that under landing. And then we have system. So system is where you can make changes on the information in your CRM in case you want to change it. So you can do that here as well. And then if you wish to connect it to your main domain, I will be sending you a tutorial on how you can connect it to your main domain, like your system to your main domain. And this API documentation would be very helpful, and it's quite equivalent to web form integration into our old CRM. So yeah. And then roles, I've shown you how the roles work. And then if you want to change your password, just click on account. This is where you can change the password that I'll be giving you. So yeah, basically that's all about the CRM. It's just that the difference when you log in as an admin, admins could only see accounts and users, but other than that, they cannot see it. So yeah. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email and I'll be very happy to help you. Thank you.